So Marianne has just got changed.
Why wouldn't you? It's sunny and there's the sea.
She's going to go swimming. The fact it's the middle of January and I've only seen one person in the sea since we've been here.
And he looked like a lunatic. Now you can
But
see
she
two lunatics.
is going to go swimming.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's be free.
We are Marianne and Chris, and we have been travelling since May 2018. After 6 months of preparing ourselves and our 15-year-old campervan called Trudy, we set off on the 4th of January 2020 to attempt to drive her and ourselves all the way around the world.
So we have arrived on the French coastline, just down the road or down the coast from Nice, and we found this lovely little parking spot on Park for Night, and we've literally got the seafront right beside us. So we're going to spend the night here as we head down towards sort of Monaco and then to the coast of Italy. And I think Marianne did a fab job parking Trudy up in between another motorhome and this small car here. And even though she's sticking out a bit, once this car goes, we've got plenty of room. I think we should go and have a little look around because it looks absolutely beautiful. This morning we are up bright and early. The sun is just about breaking through behind me, and we're off to Monaco because Marianne's got the dream of taking a picture of Trudy in front of the Casino Royale, so we're going to give that a go. And it's actually a country, but we'll more about that later. First, I've got to just guide her back because she can't turn around because this road is too small. Beautiful.
Thank you, my love. That's because I'm a professional driver.
Morning.
Morning.
Coffee, please.
Coffee.
What an amazing view.
Beautiful. That's why they call it the Côte d'Azur.
What does that translate to?
The blue coast, because
Blue coast.
because azure is like a type of blue, and it's like a silvery blue, really deep blue, and it's just
the colour of the
sun.
water.
It's the sun makes it beautiful. Reversing camera, and we actually have got it on because the roads are quite tight and there are motorbikes that are coming up around me. So at the end of the day, have your reversing camera on, you can see them sneaking up on you.
We've arrived in country number 19, Monaco. So Monaco is actually classed as a country, and apparently if you go to the tourist information office, they will stamp your passport. So we're going to attempt to see if we can find the tourist office and parking. It's a very busy place, So parking may be an issue, but we're going to give it a go and see if we can find the tourist office before heading up to the casino.
And I've just seen my first red Ferrari.
And the traffic looks a bit like this. Quicker on a bicycle. I don't know whether the camera picks it up, but it actually sparkles the road. It's such a rich area, they put diamonds in the road. So Monaco is actually the second smallest country in the world, and it is actually classed as a country. And I think it was it 4 square kilometers?
Yeah, 2. I thought you said 2.
Ah, well there you go, 2 or 4 square kilometers. It's small. I think the smallest is Vatican City down in Rome. So we just drove through Monaco and saw the tourist office, but there was absolutely nowhere to stop. There was parking, but it was in a multi-story sort of underground car park that we couldn't get into. So we're just trying now to find, Annabelle's directing us with her phone to try and find the casino. This might take a while. No social pressure, Annie. Where are we going?
Straight.
Straight.
Round to the right.
So we found the casino. It's there. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. But unfortunately, the police waved us on. We weren't allowed to take a photograph.
Hey, mister.
Pardon?
By that way, stop the camera, please. Stop.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
He said, they're doing some works. He said we could park up and take a photo, but unfortunately we couldn't take a photo of Trudy. Merci. It's a little bit, yeah, the roads are a little bit hectic around Monaco. So yeah, so we're now heading out of Monaco and heading down the coast. Bit of a crazy busy road, but very beautiful. And we actually got to go on some of the Formula 1 racetrack, which of course takes place here in Monaco.
And made Marianne very happy.
It made Marianne very happy. And there's lots of posh cars, like this one.
That's just a Porsche.
Oh, it's just a Porsche. These are all this is the flipping circus.
Oh, we're joining the circus.
Yeah, I wouldn't go in there, you never get out again. So the parking spot that we were gonna park up in was absolutely rammed with the fun fair. But next door, there is this place where we can give Trudy a wash because she's looking really dirty, but it all depends on how much it is. So we're just gonna, Marianne's just gone off to see how much it actually costs.
Rinsage is 2, to rinse it off is 2, and to finish is 2, so it's €5.
All right, number 1. There you go, she's all clean. Cleaner. The power hose never actually gets all of the dirt off. You end up having to rub it with your hand. But she's looking much better. So Trudy's had a nice clean and we're gonna go down the coast a little bit, and it's only 6 miles into Italy. So we are heading to Italy. Woohoo! And the sun is still shining, I can't believe it. So how nice is this? We're actually sat outside in a t-shirt by the sea. A bit better, isn't it?
It's much better.
It's amazing actually, just coming from the Alps and a bit up north, and suddenly you can feel the warmth in the sun. The stone's cold. I am getting a cold bum.
Numb bum.
Yeah. So we just
Very pretty.
We're just chilling, having a cup of coffee. Trudy's looking nice and clean behind us.
Still wearing my jumper.
And he's still got a jumper on. It's warm though.
I know, I just haven't taken it off yet.
There you go.
It's not cold at all.
She should be having her Vanaholic t-shirt on. That's what she should be wearing. We have just arrived in Italy, country number 20. Woohoo! It was literally like 200 yards from where we had coffee, which I find hilarious. So yeah, we are now in Italy.
Where am I going?
Straight. It's crazy, we've literally just driven a mile down the road from where we were, and you've gone from really built up touristy France to much quieter, more rural northern Italy. There's a diversion, another diversion, and I think this is a dead-end road.
After 300 yards, turn around when possible.
Turn around. You see how thin it is? So it's very pretty, but we're going to have to try and U-turn because the road that we should have been going, which is down there, had a roadblock on it. So we had to come up this way, and it's quite narrow. We found the widest part in the road to try and do a U-turn. And Marianne's just trying to find another parking spot for the night because the one down there is a no-go. The excitement of van life. But what a beautiful view. Literally just round the corner there is where we stopped for the coffee. Okay, we're going back down the hill. Woohoo!
We're home for the night.
Nice.
Oh, amazing. I mean, this is why we've been hammering through France a little bit, because we wanted to find the sea and the sun. And it's not cold.
It's not cold and the view is beautiful. And we've parked so we can open the doors and look straight in at the sea. Amazing. So Marianne has just got changed.
Why wouldn't you? It's sunny and there's the sea.
She's going to go swimming. The fact it's the middle of January and I've only seen one person in the sea since we've been here.
And he looked like a lunatic. Now you can see two lunatics.
Is going to go swimming. I, on the other hand, am not going to go swimming because my heart consultant said that I shouldn't shock myself.
No cold water or strong currents.
Into cold water. Yes, she did it. My crazy wife. So one of the things for van life that you need to get used to is if you're full-timing, is trying to find somewhere to shower. Now we've got a shower on board in Trudy, but it uses LPG, it uses water, then we've got to find somewhere to dump the wastewater. So when we're by the beach, we take advantage of the beach showers. And so I've changed in my shorts. I've got my towel with me.
And your organic soap. My
organic soap. And that's it. We're going to go for a shower on the beach. And no doubt we'll get lots of strange looks, like Marianne did when she did it. And she's walking around with a glass of wine. I'm not sure that's... And it is actually fruity wine. And it's lunchtime. It's not part she doesn't normally drink at all. She's decided that she
I'm being
likes
led astray by Annabelle.
Annabelle's fault.
I was saying to Chris, you know, British people get very, very worried about like peeing up against a bush, where you regularly see French people peeing up a wall or a
the
church.
French guys.
So
French
we
guys
should-
pee everywhere.
So I keep saying to Chris, we should be less inhibited and just like let it all out. Oh, there's water.
Oh, there is water.
This is the one that works. And it's,
This is the one that works.
yeah, and it's hot water. Fill the tap. No,
Oh.
if you don't believe me, fill that pipe.
So it's hot water because of the pipe.
Yeah, it's a dark coloured pipe, and it's
So it goes all the way along the seafront.
Yeah.
And we're literally just under the walkway there. So we can wave to people while
What a
we're...
view! What a view, though!
What a view from a shower. You see? It's beautiful. Liberatingly lovely. I can't believe how warm that shower water was. It was actually really hot. So part of the evening ritual when there's 3 people in the van is to try and make the bed. And it's a little bit of carnage. It's always a little bit chaotic. So we're going to share this with you tonight so you can see the process that we go through to get the bed ready. So we're putting up the front first because they're really hard to get to once the bed's made. So we're putting up the blinds, the insulation blinds, and they help with the condensation.
We are a well-oiled machine.
So that goes up, then there's one each for the side. We bolt the doors just in case.
Right, if you pass me that one.
And then we clip the screen.
So clip that one over there.
We clip the screen just to hold it in place.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Boom.
Good job. So first thing is we lower the table.
Beautiful.
But we have a skill that we're going to put the... Are we not putting the bags under the table tonight?
They're already under.
Oh, the rucksack's already under the table.
The rucksack is already under the
And
table.
then the camera bag will go under the table later on.
After. So the spare plastic windows that we got cut go on the table so they're kept flat.
I got it.
And then you're skilled at shoving this in, aren't you?
There you go.
Perfect. Ta-da!
So we get all
Yoga
the
mat.
cushions laid out.
The yoga mat is in the back.
Bear with caller. That's what we want.
The yoga mat. Not that we do yoga, but it's good to have. Right, so that's that.
You
Next.
need the foam cushion for my feet, so it's level.
Okay. Memory foam cushion, because when you're sitting for hours making videos, it gives you a very sore bum.
That tucks in there, and then that goes like that. There we go. And then we need the sleeping bag, which is buried under all
And
the
cushions.
cushions.
Well, we can put all the cushions in.
Cushions. Cushions. There we go. Beautiful.
So we brought a sleeping bag just in case there was any heating problems when we were in a minus country.
And because they want me to be all nice and cozy, and I get cold.
She's got the blanket on top.
There we go.
Ta-da!
No, no,
Hold
everyone.
on. We've got to clear. Our bed's looking a little bit messy.
So then
Actually,
all that stuff
Annabelle-
goes in the front.
Annabelle is taking us out for dinner to celebrate our 10,000 on YouTube and
Woohoo!
arriving in Italy.
Thanks, Annie.
You're welcome. First Italian dinner. Woo!
So we've come down to this restaurant called Amadora, which is just down the road from where we are parked up, and we are going to order ourselves a wonderful Italian pizza. And we are celebrating the fact that we have 10,000 subs on YouTube, and Annie is going to treat us. So we are, this is a real treat to come out for our first dinner in Italy.
bells going. Look, it's so exciting.
And we've just had really bad hail. Oh, stopped. And thunder and lightning. So we've opened the window and there's nobody walking past for obvious reasons.
How exciting, but we're right next to the sea, so you can see the sea lightening up. We're done. Any minute now. Oh! 1,000.
I think that's pretty close.
That's pretty close. It's another sunny, bright morning. I'm hiding behind Chris because it's so bright.
Actually, they forecast rain today. I woke up, looked at the weather forecast today, and today was going to be a washout video making day, and it's almost not a cloud in the sky. There's a bit of a cloud over the hills in the distance, but
Yeah, it's fine. It's not rain clouds anyway, is it?
no, not at all. And we had a wonderful dinner in the restaurant that you can see behind us.
Yeah.
It's a bit noisy. That's what woke us up this morning.
It was. I heard seagulls and waves, and then mopeds, and then cars,
Exactly.
and then builders.
Builders. But it's a nice spot, so I think we're going to stay here today. Chris is going to make a video. Join us on the next episode as we continue our journey along the Italian coast and arrive in the picturesque port town of Portofino. You can have the sheep.
Yay! There we go. I'm all ready for bed now. Can someone turn the light out?
Morning!
We're going out in a bit.